Just hours ago, President Trump, he is, quote, pissed off with Russia's President Putin. Mr. Trump said 25% tariffs on Russian oil could happen any moment. I was very angry, pissed off when Putin started getting into Zelensky's credibility and started talking about new leadership in Ukraine. If Iran doesn't agree to a nuclear deal, quote, if they don't make a deal, there will be bombing, and it will be bombing the likes of which they have never seen before.
Fuel the fire. I have intel that he is itching to push that button on Iran. And a few months ago, I had amazing intel that Biden was going to blow up Iran. He backed out. The new angry orange guy, no back out. Also, he would like back in for a third term. If you're like, Donald's only 2. Well, he got 1 taken from him. So, you know, we got to be fair. Give it back to the guy. Got that story in a second. But Trump says he is very angry. And I don't use profanity. And some people say that's not profanity. Come on. It's like golden shower being turned off. It's not a bad thing. He at Putin during an NBC interview. Now, come on, Donald, can you have some kind of empathy, a little sympathy for the dude that just had his car blown up? And look at that Rolls Royce. I want a Rolls Royce. Also, did you catch? I guess you didn't make it out in time. But my guess, YouTube moderator, it is someone walking behind the vehicle. Probably the last place I'd want to just stroll behind. Hey, look at this car engulfed in flames. Let's video it. Also, if for some reason you're like, yeah, these are all just such nothing burgers, nothing's going to come of this. Not this time. If everything is going to be okay, why are the US and the UEU feverishly preparing for World War III? Also, I don't know if you know this. Also, can you check and see if you've been unsubscribed? Much appreciated. Oh, hit the like button. Rumor has it at the beginning of the video, if you hit it, it actually saves my channel. But they say it has to be at the beginning of the video, so I don't know if I've already screwed the pooch. All right, so we're going to start off that Trump is very upset right now with Putin, with Iran, with Zelensky, and in an open letter or on X, bad things are going to happen to Iran. Explanation point. End of Donald Trump's quote. Followed with, I'll bomb Iran if it rejects my nuclear deal. Well, this just in. Breaking news from Kitty in the control center, which she will be on camera today. Just asked her to get office supplies. You got to see how this turned out. But breaking news coming in from Supreme Leader of Iran. How's he doing with the with Trump's request? Now, Donald Trump is like, I will bomb you off the face of the earth, and he's going to do it. Here, I will show you a video of it happening live right now. Here, you see, that's Donald. You could totally tell by the way he walks. And I don't know what that is up there. That's something that Elon created, so you can go key that. But now let's go back and do the math. I'll bomb Iran if it rejects my nuclear deal. 1. 2. Iran rejects talks with U.S. Trump threatens bombing as, quote, never seen before. So 1 + 2 equals a third term. President Trump, not joking about a third term, says there are ways around constitutional limits. So do not be surprised if one morning, bright and early, you wake up and you find out that we're in World War III. And in my opinion, everything is not going to be okay. And Donald Trump absolutely, unequivocally does not want Iran with nuclear capabilities. Nuclear, if I screwed the word up. So now let's talk. I am very concerned about Iran having nuclear capabilities, especially when you have religions that are like, I am excited to die. Which I guess if you get 72 virgins, I'm like, take me now. I also know I have a lot of subscribers that are from Islam and a lot of emails that I get that start off with Muhammad. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get emails and comments saying, well, that's 72 virgins things. That's taken out of context. Usually anything in any religion that's like, wow, always default to, well, it's taken out of context, or they just remove it. I've studied religions for most of my life. Actually, almost got a degree in it. Studied Greek, Hebrew. If you ever want to sit down at a bar and have just a deep conversation about the Torah, I'm your man. I want to know from you, because I know I just struck the hornet's nest. Bomb Iran? Yes? No. But in the end, I do not think that everything is going to be okay. And if you know Trump, as this article is speaking, GOP senator says Trump, quote, doesn't bluff. He doesn't. As the president says, he's very upset. With Russia, he's not blowing up the world. Iran, duck. Quote, if Russia and I are unable to make a deal on stopping the bloodshed in Ukraine, which actually Elon came out about, very upset. And if I have a moment, if I think it was Russia's fault, which it might not be, but I think it was Russia's fault, I'm going to put secondary tariffs. This kid is all about the tariffs on oil. Let's figure out if we should trade it. On all oil coming out of Russia, end of quote, Trump said in an early morning phone call with NBC. Oh, and if for some reason you want to make money on oil, you know how to read the charts, XOM or XOP. But in my opinion, the best way to do it is futures. That way you could do margin, you can go short, get guaranteed six-pack abs. But one of the most important is tax advantages. And as you guys know, we are currently running out of time on all of my courses. So I'm doing $199 on all of them, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, you probably won't be able to get it. So if there was one that you wanted, trust me, get it now. And my bear market watch list, the price goes up within minutes. No more dollar for you. On oil, you guys actually had a bear flag. When something breaks the other way out of it, goodbye. And what I mean by that, you have the flagpole, you got the pennant, they're all waiting. Is it, didn't get you? And then it breaks the other side and above the 200. And if you want to know how to measure it, it's going to go, once it breaks here, it's going exactly to the pixel. From 111 to 117, take profit. Get out. Get ready for next setup. Not just that, my oil friends, you're above the 200. It's going to retest it and probably go higher. Not like all the other indices like the S&P 500, the Dow, the Qs, the NASDAQ. It all tested it, rejected. Now you all in a bear market, which y'all can make a lot of money in on this and do a watch list. This is easy. Taking candy from a baby. Oh, and keep an eye on the futures market. Take a look right now. Go ahead. Isn't that nice that you can look right now when they say things like this, the markets move because futures is 24/7-ish. It's like crypto, not as much as crypto. But you know when he comes out and he says things like President Trump says, if Iran doesn't strike a nuclear deal with the U.S., there will be bombing the likes which they have never seen before. And then minutes after, Iran rejects talks. And right about now, the White House is freaking out. Listen to this. And I got some ears in this, so I know people are like, oh my gosh. And we are sending so many bombers over there. White House officials are quietly freaking out. How do you quietly freak out? About Trump's upcoming, quote, Liberation Day. Behind closed doors, top administration officials are deeply concerned. Quote, no one knows what the, I need a vowel in there, is going on. One White House ally close to Trump's inner circle told Politico. One goal is to calm markets rattled by previous tariff announcements. I don't think he cares. I think he has other things that he is focusing on right now. And this just developed. There is one last thing that I wanted to mention today. Ukrainian president, you know that Zelensky guy, just told European journalists, this was a couple days ago before Russia's vehicle exploded, that Russian President Vladimir Putin will die soon. Is he referring to that he's 72 and maybe has like a few years left? Or is Zelensky gonna try it again? I mean, I wouldn't mind getting these two in a room together. I'd put 20 bucks on Vlad over the cheerleader or the Dancing with the Stars guy. All right, so what else do we got going on in our world that is concerning? Oh, this just in, this is concerning. The U.S. underemployment rate jumped by almost 0.5. It wasn't almost, it was exactly right on the dot. Let's just round up to 1 percentage point to 8%. We're going to 9, the highest since October 2021. If you would like to look at it in chart format, I got that for you going back to 1994. Job cuts, here we go. Not good, recession, 2008. How are we looking? Oh, this is when everyone had to lose their job. Guys, we are, look at this. Look where we're at right now. This is where we're at now. This is 08. Hey, this whole job thing isn't really working for people. And job numbers have been revised down 10 out of the last 13 months. You're welcome. I guess we can only go up from here. We just need to shake a few people out of their houses and out of these trees. that are keying my car. Oh, like get all the dead wood out. 6.1 million Americans are behind on their mortgage. I mean, it's not that bad. FHA delinquencies just hit 11.03%. Well, that would be the highest in since forever, but everything is fine, don't worry. And breaking news coming in from shaking the people out of the trees, you know, the ones that they were just hugging them. And it's the craziest thing. Was it even possible that Trump was able to get all the Democrats to hate EVs? When I got the Cybertruck out here in Texas, all the Texans no like Cybertruck, like any electric vehicles, because we're Republicans. Somehow, unbeknownst to me, he was able to get all of these people that are kind of weird to now hate it because he's uncovering fraud. When I told Kitty, my assistant, I'm like, you stop it. You're going to Office Max. You just take the EV and you plug it back in. And here is our recent altercation. Kitty, I need you to take the Cybertruck.
I'm not doing it.
You are taking
no, I'm not. They flipped me off and they cut me off.
Cybertruck.
I'm not doing it. Bye.
And everyone is losing their minds. Like video after video, like everyone's just keying the Cybertrucks, flipping the Cybertrucks off, going nuts. They're all chanting. I'll try to show you.
You touch that I will break you.
Okay, come on, bring it on. Bring it on. That's it.
That's it.
I love you.
Or a shake.
If you only saw it.
I feel very, very sorry for you. You're just a little man. Little man. You know what? Good for you. Just about. I'm sorry.
We need you out of the road, please.
You're a traitor to the United States, you face.
Falling apart. Your truck's falling apart.
And so much editing and so much bleeps. And if I was able to edit all that out, you're welcome. The amount of work that I put into this channel to help you guys get your digits going up. Also, I'm telling you, that's gone. So take advantage of it. And my bear market watch list goes up in minutes. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow.